The Supreme Court just gutted one of the most important civil rights laws in American history. I'm Keith Bryant, and I keep up the news so you don't have to, keeping up the headlines. In a 6-3 decision along partisan lines, the conservative majority effectively killed Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, the last remaining powerful provision of the 1965 law that prevented racial discrimination in voting. Now, Section 2 has protected minority voters from being drawn out of political power for decades. This case centered on Louisiana, where Republicans drew a congressional map that packed black voters, about a third of the state's population, into just one district. Black voters sued and won and forced the state to draw a second majority black district. The court's conservative majority just reversed that. Justice Samuel Alito wrote that states can now only be held accountable if plaintiffs prove intentional racial discrimination, an almost impossible legal standard to meet. Justice Elena Kagan called it a demolition of the Voting Rights Act. In her dissent, she wrote that the minority voters across the country, particularly in the South, now hold political power only on sufferance, and probably not for long. The ruling doesn't just affect Louisiana. States across the South and everywhere else can now rush to draw their own maps for this year's midterm elections, maps that could silence black and minority voters for years to come. And just keep this in mind that most states are already having their primaries right now, so it may be too late to change or redraw their maps. That will probably happen for the next election in 2028. So please keep abreast of that.